Do dogs cry? Every dog owner may want to know. Our furry companions jump, bark and wag their tails when they are super excited and happy. They also exhibit anger and annoyance when they feel threatened. They whine and whimper when they don't get the treat they want, and sometimes even pout when they are left alone. These emotions are very common, and we as pet parents encounter them many times. But it is also not very surprising to see tears in our buddies' eyes. As emotional owners, we sometimes become sad and unhappy to see tears in those cute doggy eyes, and become concerned and ask ourselves this question: do dogs cry? Today we will dig deep into this emotional issue. Do dogs cry tears, and why do dogs cry tears? And is there any connection between these tears and our dogs' emotions? Do dogs have emotions? Do dogs cry tears? Dogs are considered very faithful, loyal and emotional animals on Earth. They develop a close emotional connection with their owners. They become happy and joyful when are with their owners, and at the same time, they can become sad and emotional when seeing their owners unhappy. They also exhibit their sadness and unhappiness through whimpering, which is their way of telling that they are not happy. But crying tears when unhappy and sad is not the reason behind your doggy's tears. Dogs do certainly shed tears, but there's no apparent connection between those tears and their emotional state. If a dog is shedding tears, then there may be a medical reason or health issue for it. So next time you see a crying dog, don't get emotional and try sort out the actual reason behind doggy tears. Why dogs cry tears? Epiphora, which is a condition of excessive tear production in dogs, is the main reason of tears in dogs. Dogs, like other animals, have lacrimal ducts, commonly known as tear ducts, which are required to produce moisture for normal life function. These tear ducts precisely drain out the moisture into the mouth and throat of the animal. Sometimes, due to any reason, these tear ducts become clogged, which results in water tears flowing down the eyes and cheeks. Almost every dog can cry tears, but some of the breeds, like pugs, pit bulls, Maltese, and poodles, are very much susceptible to tears because of the squished inner flat shape of their face. There are many other reasons behind a dog's crying tears: eye infections, inward growing or abnormal eyelashes, irritation, corneal ulcers, conjunctivitis, allergies like seasonal or pollen, glaucoma, foreign bodies, or scratched corneas. Can be any of the reason behind your dog's teary eyes. Well, our furry companions are emotional and display their emotions in wide ways. But crying or shedding tears over something emotional is not proven in whatsoever way. But the reason is an underlying health issue. It is pretty much normal for a dog to shed some tears. But if you notice continuous shedding of tears or secretions coming from its eyes, such as blood, yellow, or green discharge, then you should see your regular veterinarian or a veterinary ophthalmologist for any underlying medical issues. Your vet will determine the cause for constant watering and help you get away with this problem if something is serious. So, do dogs cry tears of sadness? Not really. Dogs are sympathetic creatures who share our sadness. But crying out of sadness and emotions is really a human affair. Next time if you see tears in your dog's eyes, do watch closely and get him to vet if you feel something is serious.